What's up, guys? I wanted to make this video and just kind of speak to you from my heart and tell you what I have been experiencing with people and what is in my spirit that I would like to share with you. So I've been getting some emails and feeling collective energy that a lot of people are feeling very alone. And I want you to know that if you feel alone right now, there's thousands and hundreds of thousands of people right now who are feeling like that. So you're not alone in that sense of that feeling. A lot of people are feeling like this right now because what is happening right now is not natural at all. And it's basically there's this force that's trying to keep humanity separate because the consciousness is raising on the planet, and the more we connect, the more we are intimate, the more that we see each other, the more we have touch and hugs and real conversations and share wisdom with each other, the more we accelerate that consciousness. So there's just some weak attempts right now to keep that from happening, because if you haven't noticed, consciousness is just accelerating rapidly on the planet. So many people are tuning into meditation, tuning into yoga, spiritual practices, eating healthier. It's becoming more and more a natural knowing that we need to turn inside and heal, and there's a new way of living. So I want you to know that you're not alone, because you are an important piece of the puzzle in this entire universe. Every fragment is like a little puzzle piece interacting and functioning and creating and fulfilling its role. So one thing that's really good to overcome loneliness is to be in your creative power. If you are creating and giving, it almost gives you this sense of selflessness where you are no longer a self or a separate being, and you're again part of the whole. So some simple things you can do is think of someone else. And it seems counterintuitive because usually if you're alone, you're looking for someone to come and soothe you or someone to give to you, but you kind of outsmart the mind by engaging in giving and creating, because it gives the impression that you already have what you need, so you're giving the extra. The other thing that I want to share with you is this planet is purging a lot of very heavy, dense energies. A lot of what's going on right now is not something new, it's just what's been going on, and light is being shined on it because we're accelerating, this consciousness is raising. So it is very, very important to have a spiritual practice. If you are not conscious of your breath, if you're not meditating every single day, if you're not doing yogic practices, any type, you're gonna have a hard time. And this is just the hard truth, is if you are not in tune with your body, you sort of become a victim of the environment. And the environment, it's impartial. You know, there's predators, there's prey, there's people looking to take energy, there's people looking to give energy. So if you don't have your own back, then how can you expect that other people will? And I really feel strongly that this is the era of the spiritual warrior. We live in this world that is going through a war on consciousness, and it's a battle for the allegiance of the mind and the allegiance of the spirit. And if you are not connected with your own spirit, and you don't know how to separate your mind from your spirit, you don't know how to separate your emotions from your spirit, it's going to be very hard to feel good in these heavy, dense energies. The only way that I know, the only way that's worked for me, and that I've seen and I know for a fact can bring you from the deepest and darkest of feelings to real bliss and peace and joy, is through spiritual practices, because that is how you transcend this physical experience, how you see what the real meaning is, because everyone knows that there's that question, what is the meaning of this? What is the purpose of all this? There is something deeper. So I invite you, if you're feeling alone, to just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and feel that presence, because there's a presence that is this web of interconnection. There's a presence that's that knowing beyond knowing, that's the unborn, the undying, that is that safety, that home, and that's always available to you when you go inside. And of course, we need others, we need our connections, and that's something that a lot of us spiritual beings are going to be having to be proactive about, creating community, stepping into leadership, because the era of waiting around and hoping that somebody will come and save us, someone will change the status quo, it's not going to happen. We are that change. So if there's a gap or there's a void, it's probably because you are meant to come and fill it in some way. You and many others like you, like us, people who can see the light and can see where we need improvement and are willing to take leadership, willing to take ownership, change the collective karma, change this collective story, and create a new paradigm. So I just wanted to share that short message with you guys. Remember your breath, remember to go inside, and remember to give and create. And I'm sure you won't be feeling that same sense of loneliness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.